Hi guys, I'm going to do a flip through of this, the Saints and Mystics reading cards, or the Santo and the Mystics. You don't have to be Christian to do this, but these are oracle cards, and this has like a divinatory meaning. And if you actually want to work with these Saints and Mystics, okay? And it's created by Andres Engracia. And I'm also gonna link below the lady that I did my ancestral reading. It's a very interesting and eye-opening experience for me, so do give her hello, Michelle. She recommended this deck for me, and there were some very interesting insights there with regards to what my ancestors worked with. So if you guys ever are dealing with, your spirituality and you want to strengthen that, and we all have gifts, some of us have very strong lineages as well. It's very interesting to look at your ancestral lineage and what they might have worked with, whether it's deities, saints, mystics, or folk magic. So this is all part of spirituality, and I just want to show you the artwork at least. And it's created and published by Rockpool, and the creator is Andres Engracia. This is Saint Therese, I believe, also known as the Little Flower. And yeah, so this is not just Christian based, but this deals with the mystics throughout the time. So this is important in any spirituality work that you do. And there's two different backings, as you can see. So it looks a little bit like what you would see in a church cathedral. And there's two backings. There's the Santo, or the saints, that have this backing. And then there is another backing for the mystics. And the mystics are this color right here. This is the saints, and these are the mystics. Santo at saka mga mystics. Okay, so I'm going to divide it into two. And we'll look at the saints first, and then the mystics after. This box is like a magnetic closure, and that. And I'll just flip through the book quickly. It has different saints spread. If you want to do just saints, there's one for mystics, and there's one that includes all of them. And I have yet to explore that, so I just need to. There's a lot of reading I have to do with this, and I've been doing a lot of contemplation as well, in between working a lot. So it tells you what a saint is: someone who is holy or virtuous, of the Christian faith. But you can use this for any spiritual work as well. You don't have to be of a denomination. So it usually tells you what the saint is, their history, oracle meaning, both emotionally, spiritually, consciously, and any invocations in order to invoke them as well, or their help, their intercessions. And now the mystics part is the same thing. A mystic is really a person that seeks by contemplation and self-surrender to obtain unity with and absorption into deity or the absolute, believes in spiritual apprehension of truths beyond just the mind or intellect. So I think that's great. They have their quotes and the oracle meaning and history too. There's usually a summary of what that person has done, like Da Vinci, for example. And this is the author, and this is Andres, or Andres. Alright, so let's get to the actual cards. Okay, let's start off with the mystics. So this is the backing. King Solomon Legacy. Oh. For emphasis. Then we have, you can see the artwork is really ethereal. Florence Scovel Intuition. So there's a keyword under each one. Emanuel Swedenborg, spirituality. Agassiz, messages. Dion Fortune, ceremony. This is kind of like photorealism with Photoshop. Confucius, wisdom. He's a famous Asian philosopher. He has lots of quotes. Carl Jung, if you guys don't know, psychoanalysis, collective conscious. Aristotle, idealism. William Blake, creative channel. Socrates, divine connections. Plato, student of the universe. Michael de Nostradam, premonitions. Nostradamus, is this Nostradamus, the one who predicted the Twin Towers falling? He predicted twin brothers would fall in the very, very far future, which was the Twin Towers. There's a lot of symbolism as well. As you can see, there was an owl here. There's some hearts here. And as it comes up, I will look up the meaning. There's just so much detail, the guidebook. So, Maya Deren, immersion. Marie Laveau, oh, she was a famous hoodoo. Is it hoodoo or voodoo? She was a famous root worker, which bruja, respect. She's very, very, very infamous. I think she's a real person, actually. Leonardo da Vinci, so he's real as well. Inspiration. We have Isaac Newton, discovery. Helena Blavatsky, initiations. And Harry Houdini, mastery. So that's the mystics. And we're going to move on to the santos, or the saints. Alright, so we have Saint Valentine, divine love. I told you Saint Teresa. Saint Teresa, divine ecstasy. Saint Sebastian, resilience. Santa Muerte, holy death. Saint Paul, sacred visions. There's also numbers associated with them. Saint Mary of Makalop, Saint Mary Makalop, life lessons. Saint Martin Caballero, spiritual pilgrimage. Saint Martha, authority. Saint Lucy, fierce strength. Saint Josephine Bakhita, release. Saint Joseph, divine creation. Saint Joan of Arc, conviction. Saint Francis, healing. Saint Expedite, immediacy. Saint Christopher, soul's journey. Saint Barbara, empowerment. Saint Anthony, reclaim. And Saint Jude, saving grace. So I hope you guys like that. And that's just a quick flip through of the Saints and Mystics card. And I hope you enjoy that. Thank you, Michelle, for the ancestral reading and also recommending this deck. It is a very provoking one for me. And I hope you guys like that as well. Take care, and I'm going to upload this for you guys to take a look at least the artwork. If you guys are not into this woo-woo stuff, the artwork is quite nice as well. Kind of like photorealism with a lot of like imagery. So take care. I feel like because I do the spiritual stuff now, I've learned a lot about, you know, your self-worth, and I have very high morals. Okay, some people have made fun of me for being very idealistic, or, you know, living like a nun or like whatever, and I don't really care, because for me, that has helped me. My moral compass has always been very, very strong ever since I was young, and it's never wavered. Like, I've learned so many things with it, and if there's no respect in anything, then it's not for me. So I'm learning a lot about that, and so I hope that you guys hold yourself to a high standard and hold others as well to that, because like I said, you don't have to be a saint, okay, to be spiritual. It's just like knowing when something doesn't feel right or wrong. And it is very subjective, yes, but for me, it's like there's a lot of virtues, and people who are very noble to me is what gains my respect. Respect is not just given to me, it's earned. So I hope you guys that's just like some extra there, in case you guys are wavering with regards to decision making in your life. Who you surround yourself with really does affect who you are and your morals and how you live your life. So just be very careful who you give your energy to, and disclose anything to, because at times it can be taken advantage of. Okay, so especially to my very very kind and pious people, like, just be very careful and protect your energy as well, because not everyone will give kindness back if you give kindness to others, or respect. Just because you treat others respectfully does not mean they will treat you with that same respect or more. Okay, some people just trample upon others, so it's really important you take time for yourself and make decisions on your own without any external validation. And sometimes getting in touch with your spirituality helps with that. It helps you listen to what your inner voice is wanting to say to you, because I believe our angels and our souls speak to us all the time, and we just are drowned out by everyday life, and we just don't want to sit still long enough to listen. So maybe some of you guys need to hear that, but I just wanted for some reason to say that. And this was something I've had since I was little, and my mom brought it back home in Philippines, and my crystals were in there. So who knew that my younger self kind of knew that I would have like my mystical witchy ways, because I grew up reading about ghosts and the paranormal and angels, and I've always believed in that, and I've had some interesting spooky experiences. So I hope you guys good luck on your journey. If you feel called to do a reading for me, I did promise cousin Sarah that I will do yours, because of a special occasion. I will get to that. I just had recently received the vaccine shot, so my arm is kind of very sore at the moment, and I have to work this weekend. Anyway, TMI. I'll see you guys later, and I hope you like that flip through. Okay, bye.